Listen, something is happening in your life right now that you cannot yet see. But heaven has already moved. This very moment, the next few minutes, could change your entire future. A new spiritual atmosphere is forming around you. God Himself is removing those who blocked your progress, healing the wounds you carried in silence. That pull you feel in your heart, it is not a feeling. It is His presence, His confirmation, His signal that the time has come. Archangel Michael stands beside you, guarding your path, clearing the way, protecting you, because the blessing you are about to receive will not wait. Stay focused, because in the next few moments, you will hear truths that will break fear, ignite faith, and open doors you thought were closed forever. You have no idea how urgent this moment is. Heaven is moving right now, and if your heart drifts for even a second, you could miss the miracle God already released for you. The air around you has felt heavy, the days longer, the silence louder. Not because you're breaking, but because something holy is shifting. God sees the weight you carry for your mother, your sister, the people you love. He knows the nights you held yourself together while praying for someone else to be healed, restored, protected. You've been fighting battles in silence, but the war around you hasn't been silent at all. Archangel Michael stands beside you in this hour, blades drawn, clearing the path you cannot see. There is a battle in the unseen, and heaven is telling you, stay. Listen. Do not move. You are minutes away from a divine turning. Your miracle is not a promise anymore. It has already been released. But your spirit must awaken now. Your focus has been attacked. Your peace has been drained. Distractions have tried to pull you away from the very blessing descending over your life. Don't let them. God is calling you into alignment today, not tomorrow, not eventually, now. Your faith is the final key. Every word you hear in this moment is rewriting your future, restoring your honor, lifting the shame, healing what broke you, and touching the one you love who has been suffering. You are not listening to just another message. Heaven paused for you. Time bent around your name. The miracle that looked impossible is already walking toward you through a path you never imagined. Stay here. The enemy wants you to look away, scroll away, walk away before the breakthrough reaches you. That sudden urge to leave, that's spiritual resistance. Because what's coming into your life is too valuable to be interrupted. Remember the nights you prayed for your family, the tears you hid, the strength you forced yourself to carry when no one asked if you were okay. God was in every moment. And He is here now because restoration is close, closer than your next breath. This is your turning. This is your hour. This is your divine appointment. Do not move. Doors are opening in the unseen. Keys are turning that no human hand can stop. And what God is releasing will not only transform your life, it will ripple through your children, their children, and generations you will never meet. Stay. Listen. Receive. Heaven is speaking directly to your heart. The miracle has begun. Listen closely. This is not the moment to drift. What is being broken in your life right now has been rooted in your family for generations. Illness, cycles of pain, patterns you never chose. They end today because you stood firm in these final minutes. The curse is canceled. The affliction has no authority over you anymore. Heaven is moving in real time, but you must stay alert. Do not let anything steal your focus. Every sign, every whisper, every tug on your spirit is part of the miracle being completed in your life. Your unanswered prayers have risen before God, and they are now turning into visible answers. Actions already unfolding around you. Your delays were not failures, they were divine timing. The season of waiting is turning into a season of harvest, but only if your faith awakens fully. Half belief will bring half blessings, but surrender, true surrender, opens the floodgates of heaven. Stay, listen, receive. Imagine the Father guiding his child. That is how he is speaking to you now. He saw every tear you hid so your mother wouldn't worry, every silent ache you carried so your loved ones could feel safe, every night you whispered prayers over your family while pretending to be strong. He saw it all, and that is why he intervenes. Miracles are arriving in the form of reunions, restored relationships, healed bodies, renewed hearts. Promises are waking up in places you never expected. The path you've been searching for is being revealed in each word that reaches your spirit. Do not look away, not even for a breath. If this touches your heart, speak it out loud. Your words carry authority. They break chains. They open doors. And when you share this message, you're not simply sharing a video. You're releasing the wind of healing into homes that are falling apart. You become the vessel God uses to pull others back from the edge. This message found you because heaven chose you. The revelation at the end of this message will shift your life. Even now, heaven watches your response, your decision in this exact moment. One moment of hesitation can delay the blessing placed so close to your hands. That's why the days have felt slow, the silence loud, because God has been whispering through the noise, guiding you step by step. No one sees the battle underneath your smile. They don't know how much effort it takes to hold a family together, to shield your loved ones, to carry pain without breaking. But God sees every invisible sacrifice and every private choice made out of love. And He says with certainty, the miracle is already on its way. What looks stuck on earth is already moving in heaven. All you must do is align your heart with what God has released. Many miss their blessings because they stare at what hasn't appeared instead of trusting what is already unfolding. The invisible always moves first. Faith doesn't explain, faith positions. And you have remained standing through storms that should have destroyed you. That is not human strength. That is divine protection. If circumstances were in control, you would have collapsed long ago. But grace held you. Mercy carried you. Hope breathed life into your spirit every time you thought you were done. That hope inside you, that warmth rising right now, that's God. That's the Father reigniting what went cold. That's His voice sweeping away doubt. That's His fire returning to your heart. Don't walk away. Not now. Not when heaven is this close to touching your situation. Stay until the end. God does not speak without purpose, and what He is saying in this moment is breaking the weight of your past, the silent burden you've carried for years. Even though no one mentions it, you know it has held you back. But God is not building your future from your past. He is building it from purpose. When He chooses someone, He does not examine their mistakes. He examines their willingness. And your heart, though tired, is exactly the heart He has chosen. Your heart may be tired, but it is still willing, and that willingness is what pulls the miracle toward you. Not your perfection, not your performance, but who you are to God. So stay, hold on. Remain attentive like someone waiting for a promise that is minutes away from unfolding. Do not allow doubt, mockery, or distraction to pull you from this sacred moment. Those who stay, those who surrender fully, receive the fullness of what heaven prepared. That dream you buried out of fear, God is breathing life back into it today. You are not late. Your age does not disqualify you. The medical report does not define you. Statistics do not bind the one who created time itself. God works in the realm of the impossible, and what the world calls unlikely is the perfect stage for His glory. If something inside you is stirring right now, declare it boldly. I choose to trust what God promised. This is not just a comment, it is a spiritual decree. Declarations make room for the supernatural. Place your path into God's hands. He will carry what you cannot. This word is alive. It is touching places within you that haven't seen light in years. You spent so long asking why, that you forgot to ask what for. Pain was never punishment, it was preparation. It was shaping. It was building. God never abandoned you. He was forming steel in your soul. Now you are ready for what only those who survived the desert can receive. Don't turn back. Even if no one sees your value, He sees it. He has never stopped believing in you. If you remain focused, God will reveal the truth hidden in every small detail. He is arranging divine connections, restoring relationships, healing your body, calming your spirit. But listen, there is one condition. Do not interrupt your listening. The key is about to turn, and it is moments away. There is someone you bring before God every day. Someone who needs healing, deliverance, clarity. Heaven has not forgotten their name. Your cry reached the throne, and the shift has already begun. What will touch them is not your effort, but your faith. Change will enter your home when you least expect it. You wonder, is there still time? God answers, time bows to my promise. He has already entered your timeline. He is accelerating what felt frozen for years, moving people, removing barriers, opening doors no human can shut. And none of this requires you to prove anything. It is God who works. It is heaven that moves. It is grace that carries. Discouragement tried to disguise itself as routine, completing tasks, fixing problems, smiling through pain while your inner flame dimmed. And before your faith could fade, God sent this message. He is breathing life into you again. You are not forgotten. You have been urgently remembered. You are chosen to be a living example of what God can do. Do not compare yourself. Your path is carved by divine hands, and no opinion on earth can override what was written about you in heaven. God does not follow human rules. He fulfills divine promises. What was written from the beginning is beginning to manifest. Even when situations shout no, God's yes stands unshaken. That's why you are here, fully present, receiving every word. Soon, things that don't make sense will fall into place. When God speaks, He reveals. When He reveals, He guides. And when He guides, you cannot be lost. Trust every step, even the ones that feel small. Great things come from simple obedience. You've already taken the first step just by staying here. Remember the day when everything collapsed? You thought it was the end. But heaven knew it was the beginning. God built on what was broken. He wrote on the torn pages. He breathed life where others said there was none. Now He is reorganizing your inner world so nothing external can destroy what He has formed within you. There are angels around you right now. Archangel Michael stands guard. Heaven is protecting your home, touching those who need healing, and surrounding those your heart cries for. This is the harvest of your quiet prayers, the whispered praises, the tears no one saw. God has heard it all, and He is answering with deliverance. Now is the time to believe with renewed strength, to stand as one who has already received it, even if your eyes cannot yet see it. True faith does not wait for signs, it moves by conviction. And that conviction is rising in you now. It will carry you through the hardest days. She will quiet every voice of doubt. She will keep the promise alive when the world around you feels uncertain. I am light, and where I dwell, darkness cannot remain. If your heart feels different now, it is not illusion. It is my presence, my touch, my confirmation. Immerse yourself in this word. The more you receive it, the more revelation will flow. What seemed unclear will make sense. I bring understanding. I give clarity. This is not a repeat of the past. It is a revolution. Pain is not recycled. Purpose is renewed. What is coming is not just a fresh start. It is full restoration, whole and surprising, reserved for those who stay until the end. Every second you remain attentive releases more of what heaven has already planned. Nothing happens by accident. Every small detail, every unnoticed effort, every sacrifice has been shaping your journey for this moment. Do not fear your past. In my hands, it becomes the foundation. Your mistakes do not limit what I am doing now. Hold fast to the hope I placed in you. Watch like someone who knows a promise is minutes from fulfillment. Ignore the voices of doubt, mockery, and distraction. Surrender completely, and you will witness the full manifestation of what was always set in motion for you. You have come this far carrying more than words can describe. Scars, decisions, wounds unseen by others. I know each one. A new spiritual atmosphere surrounds you. A transformation begins within. Though the outside world may not see it yet, inside, a miracle grows quietly and powerfully. Your dedication, the sleepless nights, the silent cries, the hidden prayers, has been recorded in heaven. Your faith tested through actions, not words, has called angels into motion. Archangel Michael stands guard over you. Protection, healing, guidance, all are moving because of your faith. Even when life pressured you to the edge, I was arranging the impossible. Some miracles only arrive under pressure, and you endured. The perfect timing for your breakthrough is here. The promise is ready. The harvest begins today. Do not fear who doubted you or the words of others. What comes depends only on your connection with me. Your persistent, small faith, even whispered prayers in the quiet, has kept the promise alive. I do not require perfection. I value sincerity. Your honesty opened doors that no human eye could see. The people you pray for, those you love more than yourself, are already being touched by your faith. Angels are moving where you cannot. Peace enters restless hearts. Guidance reaches the lost. Your prayers are moving mountains. If this word stirs you, declare it. I receive what God has already begun. Speak it. Write it. Act with faith. This is not a phrase, it is a prophetic declaration. The unseen is already working in your favor. What no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, what no mind has imagined. This is what God has prepared for those who love Him. You are being shaped for victory, not just for yourself, but for generations. Your blessing will break barriers once thought impossible. My promise for your home is complete. I do not work halfway. I finish what I begin. Stay awake. Stay ready. The miracle is here. The harvest is now. Start again, beloved. You may not see it yet, but miracles are already unfolding behind the scenes of your life today. While your eyes see stillness, the spiritual atmosphere around you is shifting with every passing moment. I am removing those who blocked your progress. I am healing wounds you carried in silence. I am sharpening your spirit so you can feel my presence even in the smallest whisper. I never stopped speaking. The noise around you simply grew louder than my voice. Every struggle, every tear, every moment you thought would break you was shaping you. These battles taught you lessons no human could have explained. They strengthened you, deepened you, refined you, and now, with a stronger heart, I can trust you with promises that require maturity. You are here by divine design. Time, pressure, and faith have carried you to this exact moment. Do not overlook its significance. In every decision you made, even the ones you thought were unnoticed, I was there. I protected you from dangers you never saw. I pulled you away from paths that looked safe but would have stolen your destiny. What you called delay was my careful protection. What you thought was silence was my preparation. Love does not give too early. Love gives at the perfect time. You were never forgotten. You were guarded. Some blessings need maturity. Some promises bloom only in the right season. Everything you survived is proof you are ready now. Do not fear what is coming. Heaven is moving in your favor. Archangel Michael stands at your side. The next phase of your life will not break you. It will reveal you. The time is short, the urgency is real, and the miracle has already begun.